Well, it seems like, there's a psychological aspect. There's a, I mean, are you feeling like there's a spiritual aspect too?
You raised a very, very, very good question. The word psychology and the word spirit, spiritual, are both contained in what I refer to as layers. When I speak of the outermost layer, which is the part of you that is observing, which needs to be separated from the other layers in order to be able to see the other layers, I am referring to the pure observational standpoint. I am referring to what in history has been known as the witness, the silent and invisible witness who is present in all situations. That observational function is what used to be known as spirit in the old days, but which I am taking away from the spiritual language because it is important to talk about these things in a way that can be related in a functionally related way. You see, the whole language of the spiritual is hermetically sealed body of thought which has no traction with the body of thought with which we accomplish things, like knowledge, technology, science, and so on. I want to remove those barriers because until we can see the whole spectrum of our existence in a way that we can see all the layers of the spectrum and how they interact with each other, we are not going to begin to solve the problem. The whole point of the whole system understanding or the whole system model is to enable us to integrate all the layers of reality that are involved in our existence. When we use a word like spirit, or when we use a word like psychology, or when we use a word like mind, these are words we use that refer to things whose boundaries have no connection to other things. Right now, this chair has a boundary that is juxtaposed with the earth. It is juxtaposed to my body. So we know the relationship between this body, the chair, and the earth. But when we are talking about spirit, mind, matter, the relationship between these things, in the same sense as we can sense the relationship between the electrical system and the propulsion system and the braking system in your car, in that sense of functional relationship, it is absent. Our education does not give that to us.
No, absolutely.
So the whole system has been conceived to think about these formally hermetically sealed silos of human engagement, break their boundaries and show them together, show how they interact, and so that we can begin to engage in the currents of causality that flow across them.